This plant I thought had died. I've got 3 of them in here. I love the little purple flower that they make. The name of this plant is Mexican heather, but different variety than the Mexican heather that I showed you previously. Okay. And we've got some more Sweet William. You saw this little section. This is where the hardy kiwi starts. And over here, we've got some more gardenia. We've got a huge elephant ear. We've got the other side of this hibiscus. You can see we've got one flower up there with the kumquat tree and another philodendron type plant. Balloon flower, got varieties of allium growing in here, and then my rose of Sharon beside my bird feeder. And we've got to get rid of some of these spent cosmos. Okay. And then this is that Persian lime. So this is where we are in the garden now. We're back at the trellis. This is the path that leads out. So where have we not gone? Let's kind of mosey through here. I'm so sorry if this garden tour is taking forever. But there is so much to show you, and I just don't want to rush. So, you don't have to do this all in one sitting. Take your time, watch it here and there. Just enjoy the views. So we continue here past the banana patch, past the guavas, and we go through what I call the jungle. I have moved the miracle fruit plant to this section so it gets just a pinch more sun. We've got the jasmine vine that you watched me try and train to this trellis. And we've got some katuk back here growing. Got the guavas. Then we come to our first pear tree, as my husband likes to call it. It's not really a pear tree. It is a avocado tree. Jamaicans call avocado trees. Well, the Jamaicans that I've met anyway, they call them pear trees. So then I ask, well, what do you call a pear? And they look at me like I'm crazy. And I show them the pear. And they're like, I don't know, an apple? So there you have it. This avocado tree is a Brogden avocado tree. And it does need a pollinator. So beside it, I have the bacon avocado tree. And as you can see, they have flowered. Both of them have flowered. And hopefully we'll be setting some avocado fruit here shortly. We got Miss Missy here, pomegranate. And then we've got her best friend, pomegranate here. Neither one of them have done anything for me, but they are that other variety of pomegranate that I haven't seen. I don't know, what's it called? Wonder, Great Wonder, Red something pomegranate that I haven't seen done anything for me. We've got some turnips in here. We got some carrots in here. We've got another Johnson and Adams elderberry in here. And in this section, I think I told you before, I've got some shampoo ginger. It has not come back as of yet. We got a little calendula in here, and we've got some more Biden's alba coming through. And this is where I planted my prickly pear. Hopefully it will do well in there. And look, remember the gladiolas that we planted together? They are starting to do something. Gladiola. Or is it gladiolus? I think it's gladiolus. I always pronounce that wrong. Okay, as we continue, we have another mulberry tree, and we've got some ripe mulberries on there. That's coming back. And of course, as usual, we've got some bags of various assortment of things, including broccoli and peppers and cabbage. I believe this is another coreopsis mixed in with my carrots. But let's go on this side first. Broccoli ready to be harvested. Red cabbage, coreopsis plumbago, tithonia. And here's another trellis with my sugar snap peas. Let's continue through the arch, which is just starting to grow. Look at, these are the volunteer red amaranth plants that I have attempted to remove from my path and place inside pots along this trellis. But as you can see, there are several still growing outside of the bed. A little Chinese broccoli over here. We have some onions and some lettuce all through here. We've got a volunteer tomato. We have another cranberry hibiscus, some sweet William down here, an elephant ear, a lovely zinnia. We've got some dahlias also in here where the stakes are. This one, this one, this one. I can't tell if they're coming back. Don't know if they will come back. It's hit or miss with dahlias overwintering in Florida. It's just so warm for them. And then we've got my pride and joy, which I hope trellises very well on this panel. This is my queen's wreath tree right there. And we've got some dinosaur kale, another rose bush. Isn't that beautiful? And another cranberry hibiscus. We've got a little camellia growing in here, an elephant ear. Oh, there's Finley. I've got another black-eyed Susan in here. We've got some horehound in here. Oh, excuse Finley's barking. We've got flowering borage there. Borage is edible and it tastes like sweet peas. All right. I believe this is all horehound, which is another medicinal, some more sweet William. So I've planted a bunch of flowering type plants in this area next to another mulberry. Okay, this is supposed to be, I believe this is the Pakistani mulberry. Either that's the Pakistani mulberry or this one is the Pakistani mulberry. I don't think I've placed labels on these trees yet, and they're relatively new. We've got plantain leaf. We've got broccoli, some butter crunch lettuce. Back here, which has begun to sprout, is my roselle. And this had some carrots in it that I pulled. This is a stressed out cabbage plant. I moved this bag and there were roots growing at the bottom of the bag. So when I moved it, it got all stressed out. This is the back of that disastrous bed. Well, I can't say disastrous, but because it grew me pretty good cabbages. But you can see how much the soil has sunk. Okay, just note to self, when you're filling these beds, you're tempted to just fill them up with all kinds of garden waste, debris that usually can go in the compost bin, which is great. But the faster that stuff decomposes, the faster your soil sinks. So you have to keep that in mind. If you've got anything that grows for several seasons or has a very, very long growing period, it's going to be at the bottom of the container by the time it's ready to harvest. All right, and I put in more of those agave babies. We got some more roselle in here. This is where the carrots were. This is the Swiss chard that I thought was never going to grow. This is the stuff Finley was standing in months and months ago. And I was like, look, Finley's standing in my Swiss chard. And in here, I also got starting my butternut squash. and my spaghetti squash. I'm just gonna let them trail in here as this area, I pull out the lettuce in this area. And I've planted an assortment of little flowers and things back here as well. And we've got some more Swiss chard, beets and carrots sprinkled in here. A little fountain grass, another agave. Here I have my Florida peach tree. It has not woken up yet, but it is still alive. I did a little scratch test here, and it is still alive. I bought this one last August, September. No one in my house really likes peaches, but I do, so it's my garden. I'm gonna get what I like. We've got some more arugula that's gone to seed. The pollinators like it, so I'm leaving it. I'll probably have arugula all over this place for years to come because of it, but that's okay. We've got a Tibucina plant. I hope I'm not butchering the name. I love this flower and I love the fuzzy leaves. Another rose bush. Got some rose hips here that I can harvest and use medicinally. This is the broccoli that I harvested. And remember I said if you leave it, it'll have side shoots. Well, look at that. You got side shoots. We got balloon flower in here. And we have more carrots next to this mulberry. All right. Let's mosey on along. Now back in here near the compost bins, we've got another little bed that has, I guess I'll walk around there. It has my curly leaf plants and my Turk's cap hibiscuses. I'll go around there. And we continue past the peas and the queen's wreath. This is my medicinal / cottage garden area. It is a work in progress, but I am having a ball with it. I have such great hopes for this area. We have balloon flower that has been with me forever. We've got sweet alyssum. We've got some ivy around the edges. Another little balloon flower. We've got sedum. We've got catmint. My beautiful lobelia or lobelia, I'm not sure how to say it. Coreopsis, which is native. We've got goldenrod. There's two types of goldenrod here, seaside goldenrod and some other goldenrod. This is the queen's wreath here. We have blazing star or liatris here that I have planted the little bulbs for. They should be kind of mixed in all in here. Liatris. We have some lavender, and we have here we've got a couple of a broccoli plant here, and we have these are the blue flowers that I got from Walmart. I'll have to write the name because I forgot the name of them this first time I planted those. We've got some echinacea that, see, these roots did so much better than the one that I have in the pots that seem to have failed. And we've got some hyssop, anise hyssop, that is coming back. These are the old stalks, and it's coming back now. We got the Crispedia. I think it's also called gold flower. My daughter and I love this flower. We have some more, this is an African daisy. This is a geranium. And we got some more coreopsis, some more liatris growing here. Oh, the stinky salvia, the red salvia. It's pretty, but I hate the way it smells. Some more liatris back here. We got another anise hyssop here, another one here. We've got some Stokes aster in here as well. And another Stokes aster here. These are the white ones. They look like this when they flower, I hope. That's the promise anyway. All right, we've got some kohlrabi in this row. We've got some lilies back here, some oriental lilies, and a couple of bulbs that I've planted along the back. There's also, I mean, I thought I was planting some Swiss chard back here, but it didn't come up properly. I just love the way this flower looks. We got some more catnip, some more lavender, another anise hyssop. We've got a bunch of carrot plants here mixed in with some onion plants. This is, I believe this is Coreopsis. This is a new plant. I believe this is called, an angel something or another. I'll write it on the screen. And I've got some more onion plants here, some more ivy, a little broccoli plant in there. I've got some, is this butterfly weed? Yes, butterfly weed here. Some more liatris back here. And another broccoli. I've put in a bunch of flowers that I started from seed here. And guess what? Already, I cannot remember the name of the flowers that I've put back here. But I did start them from seed, and I guess when they flower, I will know what they are. Some of them are the Gomphrenias. I've got some more Sweet William and some more Sisu in this area here. Okay, we've got a horehound here. And we've got another hyssop. Nasturtium that's gone here. Milkweed, it decides to come whenever it wants. This is a volunteer buttercup. We got oregano down in here. I do have a few bulbs of the daffodils in here that the flower already got spent. Pentas. And some more feverfew in here. This is a coral honeysuckle that I'm hoping will trellis and go around this door. Oh, somebody is about to make a chrysalis. Oh, we'll have to watch that. Look, it is preparing to make its chrysalis. Can you see him? Oh, this will be so cool to watch. Right in the doorway. Oh, I've got to be really careful. Why did you decide to do that here, guy? Oh, anywho. Here is another wonderful medicinal along with some daffodils sprinkled in between. And, oh look, it's going to flower. It's my yarrow. Yarrow is another one with a lot of medicinal properties over here by the Barbados cherry. We got another rosemary here. That's the Cuban oregano we talked about before in the calendula. And in this area, I just took a bunch of seeds from beets and kohlrabi, and I just tossed them in this spot just to see what would happen. And these are a couple of my Dollar Tree finds as well. Little things like that just add interest to the garden and a better view of my Chanel plant. Back to that beagle bed. What else can I show you? I got some agave down here as well next to this avocado. Another buttercup that's self-seeded. And this is the back part of my little nursery with the fire pit heading back towards the door. All right. We got through the inside of the garden. Look at that. Okay, these are peppers that I just purchased. I've got Purple Beauty, I've got Cubanelles, and I got jalapenos because my peppers that you watched me transplant on that rainy day have not done anything. Same thing, these sun golds. I believe they are stunted. I don't think they're going to continue to grow. I think it has something to do with the soil that I used. I thought it was really, really woody and just not full of good substance when I purchased it, but I went ahead and sifted through it, took out the big chunks, but alas, I don't think it worked very well for my peppers because they're all curled up and and they won't grow. This one, amazingly, is doing something. So I am reluctant to get rid of these because I'm hoping that they will somehow pull through. As you can see, these tomatoes have begun to pull through here. We've got a couple little stragglers, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt and just keep watering and fertilizing in these pots, and hopefully they'll turn around. But I didn't want to miss the window of opportunity to get nice, healthy, vibrant, productive peppers, so I went ahead and purchased these from South Seminole Nursery. They have a great price on their seedlings. One of these container of 6 to 8 peppers was only $3.50, much better than at the big box store. And this is my failed little shallow pot. Well, I've got a Roma tomato that's really struggling. It's even trying to produce, but this pot is just a little too shallow. And then you've already seen this area of the garden I showed you first, and coming around, we've got the front side of that Vigo bed that needs some serious work. It had lots and lots of bugs in it. You can see there's one right now. Oh, there's more than one. You see them? They're like these Florida roach bugs. I don't know. They had a bunch of them in here. So I put down the diatomaceous earth, which I'm going to kind of fluff the soil in around again and put down some more diatomaceous earth, because I think these are the culprits that were eating everything that I put in this bed from within, even though I had it covered. Some more Cuban oregano that has been beat up, and some more of that sisu that looks so yellow and beat up as well. So I'm coming around here to this little, I don't know, side shoot of a bed that has my Turk's cap hibiscus. It has some more cranberry hibiscus. The cranberry hibiscus has done so well for me. And we've got an assortment of things in here. This is my little wild area. I've got some of the curry plant here, and I've got another curry plant underneath this Turk's cap back here, and all of the volunteer agave type plants. I even got some donkey's ear in here. Donkey's ear provides some entrance, all from Dee Dee. Thank you, Dee Dee. And there we have my compost bin, which I need to cover again, because I was putting some stuff in there. The leaf compost that I've been using. I'll kind of give you an update on the compost, as I promised, as it warms up. And here we go. I think I've gotten through the entire garden tour. I hope you stayed till the end, and I hope you continue to watch. I hope I have inspired someone. I hope that I have educated someone, taught them a few things. I don't know everything. I'm aware that I don't know everything. I am sure I don't know a lot of things. I am learning as this garden grows. And learning is part of living, in my opinion. So, look, this is armadillo damage, and I actually need to check the sprinkler system to see why we've got so many divots here. It makes me think that there's something going on with the sprinkler system. Here we have escaped mint. This is the kind of the perimeter of the garden. As you can see, this garden is fenced completely in T-posts, fishing line, and galvanized steel. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry if it was a long one, but there's a lot to show in the garden tours, as I said. This is spring. We'll come back as the seasons progress and show you what happens to this garden deeper into the spring and into the summer. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Goodbye.